Hello all you beautiful people, welcome back to Cloudpunk. Last time we got to our apartment, and after I stopped recording, I found someone outside of our apartment, basically kind of like stalking us, but not really. Her name's Evelyn. Apparently she's an android, and she also used to be a doctor, even though no one calls her a doctor, and she basically gave us the task to find 20 punch cards. So, we'll also be on the lookout for those on our journey, doing pickups and such. Oh, that vehicle's kind of fast. Oh. This is Cloudpunk. Oh, we're picking up another package. Right.
We have his package, but will Lomo think we are undercover corpsec? We don't look like undercover corpsec.
What would undercover corpsec look like, Camus?
Us.
I guess maybe like us. We have to act natural, not suspicious.
Exactly.
It is hard to act not suspicious when you are worried about being killed.
You know what else doesn't help?
Talking too much?
You're learning fast, Camus.
Let's go this way. Talking too much. Still, I have to find 11 more punch cards. Seems like a lot. Gallows Row. Midtown. Okay. Like if I'm not on the proper level, everyone freaking hits me. Okay, well, I guess we're driving off the beaten path. Let's ascend a little bit. Oh, this is where I want to get off. Ooh! He almost clipped me. And I hit myself. There, I think that's a punch card over there. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick that one up. Oh, there's another one over there. Guessing she's probably gonna need more than 10 or 20. 20 is probably just the beginning of her quest, I believe. Yeah, there's another shoe over here. Okay, so only need 7 more after these. Okay, that is an ocarina. Really? This is an ocarina. My mom played one like this when I was young. I guess someone lost it. It's dirty, but I still think it works. Alright, that is not a punch card. A trading card. We land in the wrong area.
Who are you?
I'm here to deliver a package.
Sure you are. Fuck off.
Look, I need to get past. They're expecting me in the VIP area upstairs.
Make it worth my while.
How? I don't have much money.
I don't want money. Get me some juice.
Juice?
Jews?
Tram in all bottles. Corpsec aren't allowed to hold them. So if you bring me some, I know you ain't a cop, and I can sell them.
Okay. Oh. There's a dealer over here. Big narco. Wow. That's a
You
tragic
from the
name.
East, lady? You're good, but no corp sec. Got it?
Jews. Just one? A golden brown eye with a steady come down. Everyone knows Jews was a legitimate or legal stimulant until the drug company failed to pay their kickback to Corpsec. Interesting. Liquor when nothing else helps. Dermis replicating self-administrating dermis skin cells for androids that are expensive and highly sought after by those who pass for human. Okay. Do you have anything to sell? A trading card, all gold series. This one is pretty rare. I wonder if Joe liked the picture he was on this card. This must be a few hours back. He looks much younger. Okay, so I can sell ruined books. That is definitely worth me selling.
Thanks.
Here we go.
You folks from the East are good with me, but no sec.
Okay. Well, since I see a path over here to something. Electronics. There's stuff over there too, but I can't get to it. Alright, let's go give this juice to the club bouncer.
I brought your juice.
Juice.
All right, go ahead.
Juice. 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 I don't want to talk to you yet. I want to go over here and collect a memory chip. Now I'll talk to Lomo.
I'm the delivery driver. I have your package.
You're not Carmine. He used to run my packages.
He's
He
dead.
retired.
Retired, eh? You know who I am, driver.
Lomo?
That's right. You bring me packages. No questions. No mistakes. We'll be friends. If you let me down, probably not.
I understand.
What's your name?
Rania.
Well, Rania, I have some advice for you. You want to hear it?
Sure.
Sure.
You got a don't fuck with me look on your face. But those are some clean hands. In the city, you've got to adapt quick. All the shit in the world ends up in the sea. But we still swim in it. If you dilute anything enough, it becomes tolerable. You hear what I'm saying?
Not really.
The city moves real fast, and you got to move with it. You make a million choices a day to survive in Nivalis. And some of those choices are gonna hurt folks. You ain't got time to think about that. You just keep moving. Understand?
I think so.
All right. Get going then, Rania. Cora willing, you might just make it through the night.
His hands are dirty. Okay, that's an interesting achievement. How did I get in here? Was it this door? Yes. Alright, let's go ahead and get to our vehicle, or hover.
Camus, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Camus, people keep mentioning Cora. What is it?
Not sure. Just an expression?
Yeah, I get
Unlikely.
that, but it must come from somewhere. Do a basic search through Open Web and PubWeb.
Religion?
Searching. 872 different definitions for Cora.
Just give me the gist.
In the city of Nivalis, Cora can be used in common parlance to refer to the personification of luck or fate, can be uttered as a blessing or curse, can refer to the hacker collective or cult of the same name, can be an expletive or used as a noun to refer to the AI governing specific aspects of logistics, theology, sociology, or infrastructure of city operation. In a historical context, can refer to the...
Okay, that's plenty. You know, you really need to learn a bit about the word relevance, Camus.
Should I look it up? Wait, we have an incoming call.
Get you there. Ready for another job?
Sure thing. Hey, Control, what is Cora?
Cora, a code word used by hackers, an anarchist group, an expression for when you're tired of shit. Why do you ask?
It doesn't matter. Just give me my next job.
You're delivering to an unsanctioned street race, so watch out for CorpSec.
Oh,
Pick up
great.
a drive converter from Emmett's garage. Your delivery target is Never Slow Joe. Control out.
Never
Camus,
Slow
are you
Joe.
there?
Here?
Camus, I want you to do a deep search for Cora. Not mainstream corp networks. Hit the deep net and the undernet.
Is it important?
I don't know.
Yes.
I see it everywhere. And there was something about Control's reaction. It means something to him.
Won't we get in trouble? Oh, my head. I don't feel good.
You don't have a head, Camus. You're running on a low clock speed processor, so that's why you're struggling. Take yourself offline while you do the search. I'll be okay without you for a while. You need to swim. You remember how to do that? You need to copy yourself into the other networks and travel upstream.
I remember.
You're
You?
looking for Cora, remember? I want old data. Where did the name come from? That's your focus.
I will try. Going now.
Camus Automata now offline.
All right. Can I talk to the merchant now? There we
What are you
go.
looking for? Whatever it is, I got it.
A dress worth $1,400. Red boots. Oh my god. That's crazy expensive. Sovereigns have been removed. Faulty, I guess. This one has a hair on it. Ew. Ruined books are always nice to sell. I'm not gonna sell coolant because I've seen it used somewhere. And I think I'm gonna keep at least one of everything now. And those I bought, so I don't want to sell those. Alright, I guess I'll keep
Thanks.
everything.
Hey, come back anytime, lady.
Some of the stuff you can buy seems kind of random. Unless you'll maybe need it later.
Dreams matter. 3D print your subconscious while you wait. Make your dreams something you can hold. With Dreams Matter.
Oh, yeah. here to collect a driver converter.
Drive converter?
Sure.
You don't know what it is, do you?
Nope.
It regulates the hydraulic output of the water tanks. It wears out fast, but without it, you got no grav lift. The sump builds up residue from the runoff because we got no clean water down here no more. Only the fancy overcloud hovas can run without a drive converter because they use pure H2O. You're not listening, are you?
I think they need this
Nope.
pretty quickly.
You're right, they do. You better get going.
What do they do with it when they get it?
They don't mess around with it. That's the main thing they do, or don't do. Once they stick the drive converter in the universal maintenance slot under the passenger seat, the servitors will fit it in on the fly. Unless they've got an old manual, in which case, you know what? Never mind. I know you're not interested. I'll let you go. See you around, kid.
A yellow tracer. Oh yeah. I love this new booster. Just gotta be careful on where I'm driving. Alright, it's up.
Where is
Here.
Never Slow Joe? Are you part of the race? I've got a drive converter for him.
They went already. I'm the start line.
Can I head them off?
I'm really just here to wave them off, miss.
Damn it. Control, are you on the comm? What do I do? The race has already started.
I'm here. Joe won't get far without that part. I'm giving you a nav point. Seems like he might have broken down already.
Seriously?
Alright.
You have to complete this job. Remember what we told you when you signed up? No failures. Without that part, he's not even going to be able to land safely. Get to him as fast as you can.
I'm not much of a racer. I'll try.
You can do this, kid. Remember, straight
Wow.
roads are for fast cars, but the city is for fast drivers.
Okay. I think he should be right around here.
Season 7 of Warrior, the only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes.
Looks like he's not here. He is not here. He's up more. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I guess I had to park down there and use an elevator. Darn it. Alright, park up again. Ooh, there's a cart or something down there. Don't mind me, easily distracted. Cassette tape. Rare video game tape. Maybe it'll be worth some money. Ah, there's an elevator right there. Take me up. Okay, and then there's something. Ooh, yes. 8 more punch cards to go. I need to go this way. Something to sell over here. Used battery. Alright, let's go over this catwalk. Pick up these two things here. Oh, that must be down. Another corpsec flyer. Alright, well, let's get this drive converter to Never Slow Joe.
Are you Never Slow Joe?
No, I am currently very slow, Joe. You got my converter?
Yeah.
Thanks, Cloudpunk. I'm gonna give you this old one. It's busted, but if you get it back to Emmett, he can fix it up and sell it on for a good handful of limbs.
These converters are worth a lot of money?
Well, they sure are. I owe Emmett, so you make sure it gets back to him safe, you hear? Without the trade-in value in that busted converter, I wouldn't be able to afford this repair. My racing days would be over. Early retirement. I'd go mad.
I'll get it back to Emmett.
Thanks, Cloudpunk. Yeah, I can't believe you drive around the city in that piece of junk. You're braver than me, kid. What do they call you?
Rania.
That's no good.
My name's no good? What do you suggest?
On the run, Rania. What do you think?
I like it.
All right, on the run, Rania. I gotta go. I've got a race to win. I'll see you around.
Okay. Let's see if we can't get that other white thing. Ah, and there's a lift right here.
I am back.
Did you
Oh,
hear
good.
all of that?
On the run, Rania. I don't like it.
Neither
He's
do
a
I.
racer, not a poet, Camus.
Are you going to take the old part back to the mechanic man?
I'm not sure. If I sold it, I'd make a lot of limbs quick.
Won't you get in trouble?
I don't think so. The races are illegal and dangerous. Joe is an old man. Maybe it would be safer if he retired. If I give this part back to Emmett to settle his old debts, he'll keep racing.
So, are you going to sell the part at some other mechanic man? Or take it to the Mr. Emmett mechanic man?
I probably should bring it to Emmett. All right. There we go. That should be our Hova right there. Does kind of look like a piece of trash, doesn't it? We'll just park right here. Give this to Emmett.
Hey, do you buy these? It's a drive converter. I don't need it.
Well, sure. I'll give you a good
Oops.
price, lady. How about 500?
All right.
You're supposed to pay off Joe's debt. You gave the part to the wrong mechanic man.
We
Yeah.
got paid for it, and now Joe will stop racing.
Did you do it to help Joe?
I did it to help all three of us.
I actually wanted to give it to the other guy, but oh well. Actually, let's see if he will do any upgrades on my vehicle. Let's see. Fix it.
I found out more about Cora. It's very confusing.
Hold on to
Oh,
it
it's
for
just a
now.
tracer.
I've got something I've got to do.
Another job?
No, if you're about to give me a headache worth of data, I need a coffee first.
She needs a coffee first. But that is so far away. Well, thankfully I don't have to actually follow the street signs now, considering I'm way faster without them. Oops. Ow. They make me a lot faster, but definitely can't drive worth a damn now. Go ahead and get out here and see if we can't find these items over here. Dynamite Simpson. Alright, only 6 more punch cards to go. There should be something else over here. Hopefully another punch card. Nope, that is a remote detonator. This looks like some sort of remote detonator. We should take this to the authorities. Where are the authorities in the city? Is there only CorpSec? Well, we need to take it somewhere safe. I mean, you can't just press a button, right? I mean, right. We could press the button. I don't know, it would be like a bad thing. More plus steel parts. Memory chip. There's another possible punch card right here. Yes. 5 more punch cards to go. Oh. There's coffee right here.
Welcome to Neo's Neo Cafe. I'm
Really?
Neo. What can I get you?
That seems kind of redundant. First kind of cappuccino for people boss me with 11 extras. Okay.
That's good. Thanks for this, Neo.
Have a spectacular day.
Bring the suspicious item to CorpSec. Alright, Chemist, what do you want?
Hello. Is that you?
Camus, why are you calling me on the comm? I'm on a coffee break here.
I have a reason.
Is the reason that you don't like being alone?
Yes, that is it. Is it okay?
It's fine. I'm glad of the company.
Why do you need the coffee?
I've never worked night shift before, Camus. Coffee creates the illusion that I'm actually still awake. You wouldn't understand. You don't sleep.
I sleep.
I guess you go offline and recompile your source code. That's a bit like sleeping.
I sleep.
Okay, I heard you. Tell me what you found out about Cora.
I found 3 different types of things about...
Camus, this data analysis and retrieval, it's not that you can't do it, it's a bit dry.
Right.
Why don't we let the generic automata take care of this part? You can go offline for a bit.
Sleep.
Sure.
Custom personality Camus offline. Generic automata reinstated.
All right, Mr. Personality. Tell me what we know about Cora now.
3 distinct data points of origin for Cora. 2 deprecated and accessible only via the underweb. Warning, your automata was detected accessing this information and your identity was compromised.
Shit. Well, too late to do anything about it now. Tell me what you found. Give me the official data first.
Cora is a term colloquially used by citizens of Nivalis to refer to the combination of AI and mechanical systems, which manage the logistical and maintenance systems operating throughout the city.
I knew that much. Go on.
As an anthropomorphism of a mercurial personality, it is unclear if Cora exhibits a form of sentience or sapience. Best data suggests Cora is fundamentally inconceivable by human intelligence, existing just beyond the event horizon of biological minds.
Not helpful at all. Why do people keep talking about Cora then?
Day-to-day usage of Cora in conversation invokes the term in the same way one might talk about fate, luck, or serendipity.
Example?
I checked my balance and I'm all out of credits. Cora knows where it all went.
There are 2 more data points for Cora?
Yes. One from City Archive in a defunct data pool called the Internet. Another from a paper-based text called The Exegesis, a pseudo-historical book scanned and OCR'd 109,572.75 days ago.
Read me the extract of the exib whatever.
Reigning atop a hierarchy of smaller automatons, VIs, androids, and machines, Cora is the last of the 12 founders. Complex AIs that formed an advisory council for the human rulers of the city. Why did the founders fail? Did their source code encounter insurmountable logical errors? Or, worst of all, did the founders choose to abandon humanity? And if so, will Cora soon make that same choice?
What's your confidence rating on the accuracy of this information?
11.40%.
Higher than I thought. Does everyone in the city know this stuff but me?
Cora is commonly discussed, appearing in up to 0.8% of all communication, but little substantive, verifiable data exists as to its nature.
Read me the last data, the one from the Internet.
The Internet.
Cora, computer-operated recycling agent.
That's it? I don't know how this relates to hackers or AI.
No further data available.
Make a copy of that exegesis thing to local storage, encrypted. If I get a data violation, I don't want to lose access. And bring Camus back online.
Activating custom automata personality, Camus.
Did you find out about Cora?
More or less. I don't know what I was hoping for.
Will you get food too?
Not hungry. Hey Camus, have a look at the cafe menu. Do you see all the different types? If you drank coffee, what type would you order?
Donut coffee?
Donut coffee?
Not really...
Oh, no. I said something dumb?
Actually, Camus, I think donut coffee sounds pretty great.
Alright, let's bring this suspicious item to CorpSec.
Hi, I found this. I thought I should hand it in to the authorities. Or someone who might know what to do with it.
Ma'am, what is this?
I don't know, I found it. I think it might be...
Give it to me, now.
Yes, I was just going to. I came to you.
Is this some kind of scam?
You know what? I'm just going to leave.
What does this button do?
No idea. Bye then.
Oh.
Stay here. I am going to get to the bottom of this.
Don't press it, don't press it.
I have no idea what that button does though, so for safety's sake, I suggest you...
Nothing happened.
Did you just press that? I literally just said.
Nothing happened again.
Stop pressing the button.
Ma'am, I'm going to ask you to step back, please.
Fine, I don't want to be around you while you press a big red button on what looks a lot like a detonator anyway.
Wait, something happened.
Ugh.
A light came on. There's words on the screen.
What does it say?
I can't read it.
Let me see.
Here.
I can read this. It's Arabic.
And?
It says, please don't press this button again.
Oh.
I swear, that's what it says.
All right then. Well, I'd better ask my supervisor about this. Please move along, ma'am.
Does your supervisor speak Arabic?
No. Why?
No reason.
I love it. It's Arabic. It says, please do not press the big red button.
Driver 14FC, are you out of your Hava?
I was on a break.
There are no breaks for me or for you. Have you seen the vids?
No. Why?
More accidents in Sector 21. No, Sector 23. Or is it 21?
Bombings?
Not sure. This is bad for us. We've lost more drivers this week than in the past year.
Everything okay, Control?
I don't know, kid. I don't know. What's your real name? I'm tired of numbers.
Rania.
I'm gonna look out for you, Rania. Things will get better after tonight. I promise.
Will it?
We just need to get through this one night.
What's your name, Control?
I'm not supposed to say. Goddamn.
Is something going wrong over there? You sound...
It's all wrong here. Maybe I'll tell you after this job.
Okay. What you got for me?
In Gallows Row, there's an old escalator called the Ascension. Someone at the base wants to surrender a package of their belongings.
Where does the escalator go?
Trust me, Rania. This job will be much easier for you if you don't ask that question again. You're looking for a guy named Gil. Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah?
Don't ask what's inside.
Your coffee. All I got is a bottle of sake stashed in my desk drawer, and tonight I'm having a drink. If they're not happy with that, they can fucking fire me. Cheers.
Fascinating, Control.
Yo, what? Alright. Guess we're on our way. Oh boy. Hey, this is exactly where I wanted to go. Oops. There's lots of things to pick up around here. I need to go this way. Another merchant. Oh my. Get out of the way. So lesson learned, merchants are the only one that can collide with you. Seems kind of annoying. Alright, and then there is another item right here. And we need to find a down. Yeah, because that's down. I think all this other stuff is down too. No, that's up. Interesting. Oh, this is an up. No, it's a down. Well, hell. A glove? A human hand. What was all that?
Video games are addictive and violent. Trade in ownership of video games will result in confiscation and a fine.
The Lara Casino. Let me just, oh, that's who we want.
Are you the delivery person?
Rania, yeah, I'm to take your package.
It's everything. My limbs, comm, holocrons, augments, everything I own.
Why?
Make sure my family gets it. Just drop it in the post. I can't leave the queue or I'll lose my place.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, a chance to see the spire. I gotta take the shot. I get to go above the clouds.
Is it safe?
Sure, yeah. Of course.
Okay then. Good luck, I guess.
Hey, thanks. Maybe I'll see you around.
Probably not.
Maybe.
Oh, we need to fill up our, Hava.
Hey, Rania, you met that guy going on the Ascension? Is he really going through with it?
He says the Ascension takes him to the spire.
It sure does. And no further.
What do you mean?
It's an escalator to nowhere. It just ends.
Then what?
Well, then he falls a few miles down into the sea.
Who would build an escalator that goes nowhere?
You think everything in the city is logical? Look around, Rania. None of this makes sense. The city AI has gone mad.
He said it was safe.
Before he gave you all his possessions?
He knew?
He knew.
I don't get it.
Neither do
You
I.
lived outside Nivalis, right? So you've seen the sky. You've got that memory. I've never seen the sky. I can live without it. But imagine you'd seen it just once. What would you do to see it again?
How's the sake control?
You don't drink, right? You should try it sometime, Rania. When things are going wrong, it's a great way to keep yourself trapped in the long right now.
Are you a poet now, Control?
You know it.
What should I do with his possessions?
Sweet.
Well, he stiffed us on the bill. His payment was rejected. So if you got anything from him, you should return it to a Cloudpunk delivery chute nearby to cover his debt.
What about his family?
Let me make this as clear as I can, Rania. I don't know if he gave you something or if he gave you nothing. But I knew if he gave you something, I'd have to tell you to return it to Cloudpunk HQ. Control out.
Uh-huh.
He sounded different. Are we
More
going
like
to take those
indifferent.
things back to Cloudpunk HQ?
Well, everything's packaged and postmarked. So, if we drop them at the mail office, they'd get back to his family and Cloudpunk would never know.
But maybe it would be good for us to give it to Cloudpunk? And if we broke the rules, we could get in trouble. Or get Mr. Control in trouble.
Quiet for now, Camus. I have to think.
There's a lot of decisions you have to make in this game. You give it to them, you not give it to them.
Simple, clear. At your service.
There is more stuff over here to pick up. You still need to find 3 more punch cards for Evelyn. Well, guess we'll go ahead and drop it on Cloudpunk.
I hate doing this.
Being a delivery driver?
No, paying off a dead man's debts.
At least we won't get in trouble.
I hate this city.
Oh, we can buy a fish tank now. Sweet. And we got 100 coins for that. Wow.
Hey, Rania. Are you there?
No.
Yeah? You don't sound good, Control.
What? I'm fine. If I could just sleep. I used to be able to sleep, you know?
Are you sure you're okay?
He doesn't sound okay.
What is wrong with him?
I think he said some drinks.
He sounds strange. Like he is confused.
Broadcasting now.
I missed one.
Collect the package, 14FC. Get on with it.
Who from? Where am I going?
Always questions from you. Just do your goddamn job. Control out.
Wow. Oops. Alright, I guess I'll do my damn job. Oh, this is the best upgrade ever for this vehicle. Oh, I want this stuff right here. Camera is probably the most annoying thing in this game. Oh. Did I park in the wrong area? I did. I'm not supposed to be here. Zoosh! Zoom! All right, 500 meters to the left.
Fuel warning. Fuel warning. We need to stop at a gas station. I can keep going a bit longer, but if we don't top up soon, our main repulsors will go offline.
Thank you. Thank you for... Oh, this is a mechanic. Well... Vertical repulsor. These souped up repulsors with ceramic coils have almost no drag for quicker... Ooh!
That is awesome.
Sweet! Oh, but now we can't repair. Oh, there we go. Repair. Yeah, that's a nice upgrade. Oh, this is our spot right here. Parking camera definitely needs some work. Oh, it's up. Ooh, is that what it's another punch card? Yes! One more to go and we can complete the quest for Evelyn. Let's see. Last steel parts. Alright, I'm going up. Alright, I will take... I have to go around. Ooh, another ruined book. Those are good money. Looks like I had to go up anyways. And yes, there was something else over here. A memory chip? Let's actually take this thing.
Please remember that
More plasteel parts.
jazz in Nivalis is punishable.
Alright, let's talk to this butler.
Those who wish to experience will perform
I'm the
jazz
delivery driver. I'm here to pick up something.
Something?
Yes, you're here to take our original corbeille.
Huh?
What?
It's a painting, dear. You'll be taking me and Mr. Butler, too.
I don't think I'm supposed to take passengers.
What is all this nonsense? Mr. Octavius Butler, this was all supposed to be arranged. Didn't you tell the company that we simply can't let this painting out of our sight?
I did, my love, I did. There must be some confusion. I'm sure our young driver friend will consent to take us. It won't be a problem, and we'd hate to raise a complaint. Is that not right, young miss?
I guess so.
Let's be going then. I want to see our new apartment as soon as possible. Apparently, Trisha and the Joneses have moved in next door already. And I don't want her spreading gossip about our new home and how it still smells like smoked fish.
Hey, smoked fish is tasty.
Oh my, this is cozy. I've never been in a vehicle like this. Very retro.
I agree. Very nice indeed. Do you understand us, young lady, or should we speak slower?
I understand fine.
Dear, you must be very curious, are you not? How a woman like me and an android like Mr. Octavius Butler met.
Sure.
Well, I can tell from your accent that you're not from the city, but we're quite enlightened here, you know. Isn't that right, Mr. Octavius Butler?
That's right, my love.
Some might say that Mr. Octavius Butler is human passing, but I don't care about that. I love him for who he is inside, not what his outer skin is made of.
Well, it's good for you.
It's a polymer plastic.
Oh, you are hilarious. What was I saying? Oh, yes, we met at a charity fundraiser. We both work for Life Corp. I'm in HR, and Mr. Octavius Butler is in acquisitions.
Interesting.
We had executive offices next door. We started meeting for coffee, and one thing led to another.
Wow.
And now, just a week until our 5th anniversary, we're on our way to our new home. Aren't you happy for us?
No.
Yeah, definitely.
We're suddenly happier than the family that's moving out.
Oh, don't start all that again. This area is up and coming now.
All right,
the people living there couldn't afford it, and they wouldn't fit in either. With hyper-gentrification, they're forced out instantly instead of being pushed out over months and years. It's a short, sharp shock, but it's for the best for everyone. People who argue against free markets don't really believe in freedom.
What freedom does this bring to the people who can't plan for a future?
That's just life in Nivalis. If you don't like it, go live somewhere else. Not everyone is suited for life in the city.
Some people need to live here.
Well, maybe in the nice places, but who needs to live in the filth of the marrow?
Wow.
No one stays there without good reason. And the reason is they all dream of getting rich with some scheme or other to make their way up to the spire. That's the Nivalis dream. Our society has 1 million slots, and each must be filled. Every time someone moves up a peg, someone fills in the gap behind them.
And every time someone at the bottom slips, where do they go? I read in the holocrons yesterday that the most common food in the marrow is now roach meat kebabs, noodles with rat.
Those kinds of people love street food. No offense, dear.
None taken. I love a maggot pizza. We're almost at our destination.
Splendid.
Wow. Interesting. So there's only certain spots you can drop off people.
You see, Mr. Octavius Butler? Look at this fabulous place. Different and together, but separate. That's how we exist together in this city without all the systems breaking down.
That's what they used to say about androids, you know.
Oh, don't hearken back to your revolutionary days again. You have rights now, just like humans. Androids are just a part of society, low and high. We're all the same, you know.
As long as we all have the same bank balance.
Well, you're welcome to give away all your money to the orphans and the rat children. You can come and stay in my penthouse as long as you take off your shoes and have a shower before you touch me.
Very generous of you, my love.
Have either of you ever actually been to the Marrow?
Oh, heavens no, dear. I have family in the Spire, and Mr. Octavius Butler is from a very distinguished line of androids. He's descended from the very first Cora models.
Wait, what does that mean? Why do you mention Cora?
Interesting.
It's just a saying, isn't it, Mr. Octavius Butler?
In a way.
It means he's refined, dear, just like me. We have no prejudice here. We're very enlightened people in the city, you know.
Yeah, you said that before.
Do you think the family will still be there when we arrive?
I shouldn't think so. 2 hours of rent at peak rate and they'd be bankrupt. I'm sure they're long gone, either moved on or forced out by Corpsec for violating their lease.
I bet they'll be somewhere nice. Not everyone ends up in the Marrow, you know.
Maybe one day they'll seize the means of production down there.
Oh, you are witty. The production of mold burgers and rat salad. No offense, dear.
Yeah, none taken.
Thank you for getting us to our destination, driver. It's been fun to drive in a vehicle that's much more rustic than our limo.
Wow.
Our painting made it here safely, too. And what a lovely neighborhood.
Quite so.
Now that I can actually friggin' move. Alright, well, I think that's it for this episode of Cloudpunk. Want to see the next one? Like, subscribe, and stick around. I'll have more for you soon. Alright, bye.